everyone, hope you're well. It's Danielle here for DVR Diaries episode 2. I'm feeling pretty rubbish today and I was like, oh, maybe I won't shoot. I wanted to do it yesterday and I ran out of time. And on the bank holiday, because obviously before I shot before the weekend and then let it out on the Monday, but we were away at a show, so yeah, I did do a little thing on the Instagram stories actually about if you and any of you have like a preference to the day or time that I do these videos. So let me know if there is a certain day or time in the comments. That would be really useful. Otherwise I'm just going to carry on kind of doing it where I can fit it, but I need to get more schedule to my life anyway, so I really want this to be scheduled in so that I'm not doing what I'm doing right now, which is filming just before I edit and post, because that's really stressful, especially with things like technology being slow, not working properly, etc, etc, which I've already had for the last half hour. So yeah, it's time of month for me, and I never used to suffer that much from mood swings, and then this last one and this one, wow, I mean, I've had such a good week. I should be buzzing, and obviously you can get a bit of a come down from the shows anyway, but yeah, like I've had a really good day and I feel like poo. So yeah, I know that lots of people will be able to relate to that anyway, and I really wanted these diaries to be real, and so there we go. I'm really sorry that I'm not my cheery self. I don't even know why. I've got no excuse. Like I said, I've had a great day, everything's fine, but yeah, I'm just in a foul mood. I keep getting like, I'm really short about everything. I keep feeling like annoyed about stuff that I shouldn't feel annoyed about. You know, all that rubbish where you're like, I think I just need to give up. Give up today and do something that I enjoy, eat some food that I want to eat, go to bed early and start again tomorrow. So that is what I will do after this, but I wanted to get this videoed and tell you all about the week. So yeah, I can't believe that it's been a week already. Well, over a week really. I can't remember any of it as well, even though loads has happened, but that's the thing, like entrepreneur life is always like this. There's so many things going on, so much changes even in a week, that it feels like a lifetime ago and I can't remember what was happening because so many things are flying around my head at the moment. Lots of exciting things though, and I've got so much to tell you about, so yeah, let's get going. Of course, on the theme of nothing's going right for me today, I'm pissed off. I can't find the thingy that holds the iPad up, so I'm having to hold it, and that's a bit of pain, so I hope it's not too uncomfortable to watch. Just let me know in the comments if you want me to never do this again. And I will make sure that it's always propped up with something. But I'm hoping it's okay because I'm just holding it against the sofa. It's really weird because I don't know where to look because I'm looking at myself, but I think I need to look obviously in the camera so you feel like I'm looking at you, not off to the distance, if that makes sense. Oh, there's so much learning to do with this vlogging malarkey. Anyway, the biggest news last week that was so exciting was that I won this, which is the Young Professional of the Year Awards by the so it's the Dynamic Awards, but it's by Platinum Magazine. So exciting because I actually was put up for this award last year by some of my work colleagues, and I had loads going on in my life last year, which I won't go into, but basically there was a phone call that I had to answer and explain some of my story and everything else, and I missed the phone call because of some stuff going on, and although we rescheduled and I did do the phone call, it meant I was highly I'm going to say it wrong. Highly commended? Is that wrong? Whatever it is, like the other thing if you haven't won. But yeah, they said like basically that was the deal breaker from what I gathered, which yeah was a real shame. And so usually I wouldn't put myself in for awards really. I need to try and do it more, but the awards I've got previously have kind of been other people putting me in, or have come up from other things, and this time, because of everything that was going on and It wasn't just like, oh, you just didn't win because of, you know, the business or whatever. I felt like a bit cheated from it. Like, I just felt like, I feel like I could have won that, you know. And you have to be 30 or under, and I'm 31 come October. So I was like, do you know what, I'm going to put myself in for it. And I'm really pleased that I did, because obviously I'm pleased I did because I won, but also because I think there's this real stigma around like cheerleading yourself and putting yourself up for things, or I mean, it might just be me in my head, but we never, I feel like lots of us, especially women, never, actually no, not especially women, because maybe men are like it too, but like maybe it's an English thing, I don't know, but won't often kind of big ourselves up or kind of think or say out loud we deserve that, even if we kind of think it inside. Anyway, I know that's the thing for me anyway. So yeah, I was really pleased that I put myself forward. I went along with Tom, my partner, I always say partner, my fiance, and Rachel, my friend, and the one I've mentioned who is also my boss for Know the Origin. She was there too, and some other business people that I know, different business owners. We were at the Grand in Brighton, and it was a really great evening. I love award evenings because there's always like motivational kind of speeches and things, and it just gives you that kind of buzz and excitement for just going for things in life and hearing other people's stories and feeling like you're doing something that's exciting, which obviously like it is, but I can't explain it. Being around a room full of people doing amazing things is really cool, and hearing about different businesses and all that sort of thing. And this is like chunky, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, this is going in the office, which is amazing. So that was Thursday night. So yeah, that was a real highlight. And then Friday, I have basically just been working on a lot of things for future things. So I had to sort out stock and different things for Blindley Heath, because we were going there on Sunday and Monday. So I did some of that on Friday, and oh god, my brain. I packed some orders. It's been really nice as well. I've had the orders picking up, and I think it's from the shows, because usually when you've been to shows you kind of see, you know, more people on the website and more people shopping, kind of newer customers and things. And I didn't really get that after Badminton and Royal Windsor, and I was thinking, this is odd, because we gave away loads of cards and things like that. And then last week they really started picking up, so I think there was just a bit of a delay, and then I think there may be people that have come across us from being at the shows, which is fantastic, because obviously we do the shows for that reason, you know, getting out to more people, reminding everyone that we're here. Little business over here is still here and needs supporting and has lots of lovely clothes stock for you. So yeah, that was good. And then yeah, lots of other things that are kind of things that are in the pipeline, and stock situations, which is just really boring, but I've been really getting on top of, which yeah, again, I won't go into too much detail because it's a bit boring, but it's basically behind the website, like where stock locations and things like that, so that it's easier to access where everything is, and stuff like that. And then on Saturday, yeah, we obviously got everything straight and then packed up the van to head to Blindley Heath. And this was my first time at Blindley Heath. We've been to Board Hill before, and obviously they moved. So this is a horse trials 2-day event. And yeah, it's like a local little one, so it's only myself and another tack shop there. Yeah, so when we'd been to Board Hill before, it was a really nice show. meeting lots of new people, but obviously not busy like the big shows because they're only small, but obviously they cost us a lot less. So this one, I was just thinking, you know, more brand awareness, hopefully a bit more money in the bank for the month, and also just to enjoy the sunshine and enjoy watching the horses. It's a really nice, easy thing to do, you know, when it's local. I love camping, and we always camp behind the stand, and yeah, have the dog and, you know, play cards in the evening, my partner and I, and stuff like that. So yeah, we just went and enjoyed it and set the stand up, and actually it was really great. There was loads of people that we met that we hadn't met before, had some lovely conversations with so many people. So hello if you are one of them. And just felt really motivated about the business. It's so nice when you meet people who really appreciate what you're doing and can, you know, have put the clothes on for the first time and are wowed by the fabrics, and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I had a really lovely time meeting people, and I had some family come and hang out with me on the Monday too. So also, as well as working, just felt like having a lovely time. It's exactly why I started the business. I wanted it to be a lifestyle business around the sport that I love. So to sit and watch show jumping, apart from feeling a little bit jealous that I'm not show jumping myself, because the stand was right in front of the show jumping, it was just, yeah, you couldn't ask for much more. It was beautiful weather and just had a really lovely time. So didn't feel like we missed the bank holiday weekend even though we were working. And obviously it's always better when you feel like it was worth going as well financially. So yeah, all in all, just had a really lovely time and just had the nicest customers and the loveliest conversations with people. So thank you if you were one of them. And then yesterday I was tired, but I was also sorting, so I did some financial stuff in the morning, and then I had a meeting with my accountant, which was really good, to straighten up some things and get organised. And yeah, he's a new accountant that I started with since being a limited company, so we hadn't actually met in person, so it was really great to meet in person. I always like anyone that I'm working with, I always like to have met them in person, if not at least a video call, absolute like least, because I just think those human connections are so important. And yeah, I like to know the people I'm working with. I always get a feel for people and things like that. So yeah, that was good. And what else did I do? Because I ended up finishing really late because I just had so many things to get through. I think I did a few orders. Yeah, did the post office. I can't remember what else. Ordered stuff. Lots of email stuff. I'm emailing a lot at the moment about shows and things like that. So yeah, lots of that sort of thing. I can't think what else. Oh, some content. There's just, yeah, there's always so many things. Unless like I literally had my notepad, could I read out my lists? Anyway, and then today has been a really successful day. I've been working on sampling for a really exciting collaboration that I was working on a couple of years ago, and then we dropped it for a bit, and then we've picked it up again. So I'm really hoping that this is going to move forward, because it's a really exciting one, and I can't wait to share it when we get there. But yeah, we're in kind of conversations and sampling stages at the moment, so I've been busy doing that. And what else? There was so much today. Oh, did some orders. The sampling, I needed to get it out in the post because there's a busy month coming up, and it's just meaning that our timings available are really quite short. And so I was rushing to try and get that done, but I didn't want the orders to not go out today because some of them had come from yesterday. And so it was like that awful thing when I knew I needed to, you know, have a cut-off point to make sure I could make the post office today, but I really wanted these samples to go. So it was just a bit of a crazy one like that. I did a really nice ride this morning as well, and got back a little bit later than I meant to, which I'm not supposed to do, but I was really pleased that I did, because I didn't get to ride on the weekend, and I was just really craving it and really needed a good ride. So we went out for about an hour and a half. It was just lovely. We both needed it in the forest. So that was really good this morning. And then you might have seen that I put some stuff on the Instagram stories, and I'm going to add that to TikTok as well. And what else did I do? There was something else that was urgent today that I did. Oh my god, this is my brain today. It's just completely gone. But it's just been a non-stop day, and then yeah, this is my last thing for the day. I'm getting this done. There's other things on my list, but they've just got to be pushed to tomorrow. That is always my life. So I'm quite used to it, and you have to kind of know when there's no point carrying on because you're going to make mistakes and things like that. That you kind of have to have your cut-offs, and if you've got deadlines, I mean, it's different for different people. When I've got deadlines, I'm much better to go to bed early or do the things that I can do that can't really make mistakes in, and then get up at like stupid o'clock in the morning. Like sometimes I'll get up at like 3:30 or 4 in the morning and work from then. But those hours for me are so much more productive than if I tried to stay up till gone 12 working. So I think it depends on your kind of body clock, because everyone's a bit different, aren't they? But yeah, it's been a really good week and lovely end to the month with the award and a lovely show. So feeling really positive about that. June's exciting because we've got the first Hickstead, and I absolutely love doing the Hicksteads. And I'm also away for a week in June on one of my best friend's yoga retreats, which is so exciting. It's her first ever one abroad, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then the other 2 weeks will be hectic because of fitting everything in around them. But yeah, it's an exciting month to come, and I think that's my roundup for the week. I'm really sorry that this one wasn't super energetic and fun. This has been probably the best mood I've portrayed all day. So, well, actually no, I was nice to people at the post office because I never like to show my mood to people who don't deserve to have that. You know, you don't want to meet a grumpy person. Like if someone's having a bad day, like, you know, just because you're having a bad day, you don't need to make the post office lady feel like she should also be having a bad day or whatever else, you know. So I'm always cheery when I'm around people, but yeah, truth is I am bleh today. So I'm gonna have fish and chips, and I'm going to no, not zonk, what's the word? What's the word when you just like, ugh. Well, whatever that is, on the sofa, tidy up all my stuff, which I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do. But yeah, I hope you've had a better day, and be kind to yourself if you're having a similar day to me. And yeah, I will talk to you next week, and we will see what's gone on for another week. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to add. So also last week got a really nice reorder from one of our stockists called Top Stocks, who is lovely. She goes out to lots of shows up north, Scotland based, and yeah, so that was brilliant. And it just amazed me last week because I was worrying about turnover for the month, and I'd really said to myself, you know, this year I'm pushing it all much more. I really want to kind of up everything, and I always think to myself, oh, you know, but we're not going to get any sales, no one wants to buy my stuff. And I do this, however well we're doing, I will forever do this. Every show I go to, I think no one's going to buy anything. It's just a crazy mindset, and I wish I didn't have it, but equally it drives me, so that's good. But it's funny because there I was kind of, I'm putting more pressure on myself than ever before, because obviously I've said to myself I'm really pushing things this year. And it's amazing how, I don't know, the whole kind of energies you put out and everything, what you manifest, it, you know, when you start putting your energy in the right places again, how you see things just start happening. Like I was talking about the collaboration picking up again, like so many different things. Even when I was at one of the shows, a lady that I spoke about doing some things with before, we started talking again because she came and saw me. And then, like I was saying, with the orders, with the restock order, when I was worrying about, you know, where the kind of money was going to come in from, and then we had the other show, and yeah, we ended the month above, well, not above my highest target because I always set it high, but very close to hitting the target that I really wanted to make, that I didn't think we'd make because the first two shows hadn't gone as well as I'd hoped for this month. And yeah, I was kind of like, oh, okay, you know, I'm going to be kind of way below what I was hoping. And then actually, from everything else that kind of rolled through, by the end of the month, we weren't that far off. So it's, yeah, it's funny how things can happen. And this was already the best month that I've had for DVR. So it was really, really promising in that way as well. And I kind of get this weird thing where I'm like, oh, don't say it because you don't want to jinx it for like the next months. But I'm really trying to work against that, because no, the reason that those sales came in was because I said to myself, you have to believe it, you know, and stop this like hopefully thing and just be like, no, this will happen. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, another exciting thing is obviously that I want down on record to look back on is how brilliant this month's been as I've changed my mindset, and the energy that I'm putting back in where it needs to be, and just proud of myself for the turnaround after the beginning part of the month wasn't looking where I wanted it to be, and was kind of the part that I thought I'd be able to gain the most from, if that makes sense. Really proud of myself for making the next 2 weeks really successful too. So yeah, it's been a good month, May, and looking forward to making June a super month too. Classic me, I went off and had dinner and completely forgot to do the end of the video. So anyway, yes, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it wasn't the most exciting video. I will hopefully be much better for the recording next week. But yeah, it's been an exciting week and I'm still pleased that I caught you up on it all. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know, like I said, if there's anything specific you would like to hear about, or even if it's something to do with something any of you guys are doing that you just want like a different perspective on, or anything else, then please do just comment or message me. And yeah, because I could always do different videos as well. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the diarying of what's going on and how I'm feeling. So yeah, there we go, and have a great week everyone, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.